Thrift store in Northeast Fresno hit by another fire, Mission Thrift. They have had 2 fires in the last 3 weeks, the most recent happening yesterday afternoon. Brianna Bias joins us live from the scene with the latest. Brianna.
Brody, I'm live at the East Sierra location of the Mission Thrift Store in Fresno. Just take a look at some of these charred and melted donations. There's so much damage out here, and it still smells like smoke. Officials say this fire started over here at 3 p.m. yesterday and then spread all the way around the property. Just take a look at all of these piles of donations. Officials say this is about 150 pallets worth of donations and worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Of course, all of these were donated by the community for the community. And what they say made this fire spread so quickly yesterday was the fact that these are really flammable items out here. I mean, they've got books and clothes, but also everything is on pallets, which they say is prime fire starting material because it's wood, of course, and the fire, and they're raised off the ground so the oxygen can go in underneath the pallet and really cause that fire to spark even faster. And so they say it spread quickly and cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, they say, though, that there are ways that the community can help as they start to clean up and as they're maybe closed for a couple days. They have a second location over on North 1st Street in Fresno. So if you want to help and support the Fresno Mission as they recover, you can go over to that second location and you can bring your donations. You can, even donate and buy things. That's all going to help to support them. And more than anything, they covet your prayers. They say that this is the 3rd time this has happened in less than 3 weeks. And so far, there's no explanation as to why this is happening. Of course, the CEO of the Fresno Mission, Matt Dildine, says this is too bizarre to be a coincidence. So he is starting to suspect some foul play, but really there's no confirmation of anything as of yet. And so as they try to get answers, we spoke to the Fresno Fire Department today to see if they have any clue as to what's causing this and if this is really just a coincidence. You're going to hear our interview with them tonight during my full report at 5. Brody?
Yeah, Brianna, I was curious if the CEO of the Fresno Mission, Matthew Dildine, if he reiterated those accusations that he believes this is not an accident, that this is arson, and that if there is any evidence to suggest that, or is that all coming later?
Well, right now, we haven't heard of any hard evidence. They have some ideas of maybe, people potentially throwing something in a pile that wasn't supposed to be donated, some kind of liquid, but really there's no evidence, and that's what's causing so many questions of how could this happen 3 times in less than 3 weeks at this same location, costing them hundreds of thousands of dollars, and no answers as to who or why. They say they do have some security cameras around the property, but they don't have a very wide scope, and so they're trying to get the security footage from their neighbors, who, by the way, also sustained some damage, but they say the neighbors have been really kind about the whole thing. They're trying to get everyone's security footage to see if they can get any clues as to what might be causing this.
Regardless of what caused the fire, that doesn't change the fact that all of those donations were incinerated. So again, a plea to the public, if you are able to help, if you have any clothes you can donate, anything you can donate, even cash donations will really help out the Fresno Mission. Brianna Bias, live. Thank you.